We have to do this really quick. Ready to check it out? Here you go. Hello, welcome to my channel. Junjun here. Today I'm going to make a Chinese cuisine, 梅菜扣肉, which is required these beautiful preserved vegetables. I made those at home because I did grow a lot of lettuce in my garden this year. At first I didn't know what I'm gonna do about these lettuce leaves because I have a bunch. And one of my friends told me I can actually use these lettuce leaves to make preserved vegetables. I was like, why not? So I did give it a try and it was a success. Check this out. So yeah, it's actually pretty easy. In China, we always say 三蒸三晒, which means steam the vegetables 3 times and sun dry the vegetables 3 times. Then you will get these preserved vegetables. You can store this in the bag and leave it in some cool, dry area up to half year. Or you can store it in the fridge or freezer up to a year. This way I can have some in the winter time. Use this to make some fillings for the stuffed buns, or use it to make a soup, or make 梅菜扣肉, which is I'm going to do now. A pot cold water. We're gonna need some garlic cloves and some star anise, about 5-6 of them. Some onion and sliced ginger, cinnamon stick, couple bay leaves. Now we're talking about pork. You can literally use any part of pork. Traditional 梅菜扣肉 cuisine, they require pork belly. But I'm going to use pork butt today. When you pick your favorite part of pork, just remember, we need this pork skin to make this dish special and extra tasty. Alright, rinse the pork, wash this part of meat, and back into the pot. Add some salt, about 2 teaspoons, 3 tablespoons cooking wine. Leave the lid off and bring it to boil. Once it starts boiling, we can turn off the heat. Cover it, let the meat soak in this soup for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, we can take the meat out and save the soup part. When the pork is still hot, I'm gonna use some brown sugar, salt, and some soy sauce. Marinate and give it a beautiful brown color. Marinate about 10 minutes, then we can deep fry this pork. Meanwhile, we can wash and soak our preserved vegetables. Because I made these at home, I washed them really clean. There is no sand in those preserved vegetables. But if you bought this from store, you have to wash them about 2 handfuls. Wash them first. Remember we saved that pork soup? Now we're gonna use that soup. Soak these preserved vegetables. Put the paper towel on the plate. Save this sauce. Just gently clean this meat. When you deep fry this pork, you don't want this sauce going to the hot oil. Then the hot oil gonna splash everywhere, which is dangerous. Just like that. Time to deep fry the pork. When the deep frying oil reaches the temperature 250 Fahrenheit, we can deep fry the meat. The pork skin part goes in first. Cover the lid. Deep fry the pork about 10 minutes. This is the sauce I saved earlier. Now we're gonna put this deep fried pork back into the sauce. Slice the pork about 1 centimeter thick. Back into the bowl. Add some oyster sauce, more soy sauce. Add some oil. Then I'm going to put the pork into the steamer bowl. Pork skin part is gonna go under. the soaked preserved vegetables. The onion, star anise, ginger, and cinnamon stick. I'm gonna take this out from the pork soup, put on the top, garlic and bay leaves. And this sauce, go back into the bowl. Medium heat, steam it for about 2 hours. It has been steamed for 2 hours. Look at that. Pick these spices out. Bay leaves, cinnamon stick, ginger, garlic, onion. I already let it cool for about 10 minutes. This way I can touch this bowl. It was hot before. Now I'm gonna use a bigger plate, cover it, and flip the bowl upside down. We have to do this really quick. Ready to check it out? Here you go. I'm gonna make it more beautiful. Look at this pork skin. The color, the smell, just wonderful. Perfect. Put some chives on the top. Give it a little bit green. Look at that. What do you think? 梅菜扣肉, preserved vegetables with pork. So tender. This fat skin part almost dropped. I can't wait to try. It looks absolutely delicious. The meat is so tender and so flavorful. Preserved vegetables, the soy sauce, it's salty, brown sugar in there, so it's sweet. The preserved vegetable definitely give this dish a special, wonderful taste. I'm gonna eat some of these preserved vegetables, put it on the rice, eating like that. It's delicious. All right. If you have a lot of vegetables, greens in your garden, like me, try to use them to make my preserved vegetables. They shrink a lot. I would say 10 pounds vegetables end up just a half pound this dry preserved vegetables. And we can store them so long time. Then you can use these vegetables, make 梅菜扣肉, preserved vegetables with pork. It's absolutely delicious. If you are also interested about it, give it a try. I bet you will love it. I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!